Good evening and welcome to NEWSBREAK Live. I'm Hiba Sama. Thanks for joining us. State leaders came together in Torrance today to address what they're working on in the region. The Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce 2019 State of the Region Luncheon featured Congresswoman Maxine and Congressman Lieu. They shared information about the current state of business affairs in the region with a focus on infrastructure, transportation, housing, and the economy. We'll have more details on what else they shared with the business community on This Week in Torrance this Thursday. A company in Torrance is looking for employees to help them brew their healthy products. Kombucha Health-Ade had open interviews today at their headquarters in Torrance. They'll host it again this Thursday at 2012 Abalone Avenue. You must arrive by 10 a.m., sign in at the outside tent, bring your resume and completed application. They'll host a preliminary interview with Human Resources, and you may even get a potential interview with the department manager. Open interviews close at noon. They're looking to hire qualified candidates with experience in manufacturing, sanitation, shipping, packaging, brewing, or fermentation. For more information, go to health-ade.com. Hundreds of red knitted hats were delivered with love to newborns today at Torrance Memorial Medical Center. Thanks to volunteers, the American Heart Association delivered more than 250 handmade caps. Some of the babies who received them this morning were born more than 24 hours ago. This was part of the Little Hats Big Hearts program that spreads awareness about congenital heart defects, the most common type of birth defect. In 2018, more than 200,000 hats were donated to the association.
Torrance Memorial is happy to partner with the American Heart Association. This is a great endeavor. It's a wonderful opportunity to show our moms and our dads basically how important good heart health is. And we love partnering with the American Heart Association.
Last year, Torrance Memorial Medical Center had 3 babies test positive for congenital heart defects and had further testing done. The hospital has technology that is able to detect it before the baby is even born. The event started in Chicago in 2014 with just 300 little hats. Officials from the association say it's also a time to look at the health of mothers and make sure they're taking care of themselves. We'll have the full story by reporter Michael Patterson on This Week in Torrance on Thursday. If you're looking to shed some weight, there's a new program you can sign up for that will help you. The Torrance South Bay YMCA kicked off its new weight loss program today. Participants meet every Tuesday in small groups to adopt healthy habits and to learn how to reduce their chances of getting illnesses due to weight. Trained by a lifestyle coach, the program takes place over 6 months. Registration is still open if you'd like to sign up. Head to their website for more information, and you see it right on the screen. If you're using the Torrance Library, you now have more resources to learn from. There are a few new online databases available, including VetNow, a resource for veterans that has live benefit navigators to help people navigate the system and fill out forms. There is also Archives of Sexuality and Gender, Archives Unbound, Britannica School, and Teaching Books. You can find these databases on the homepage under Resources. You can use it for free as long as you have a Torrance Library card. Go to library.torranceca.gov. Vendors of the Torrance Certified Farmers Market are teaming up to give back to local businesses. Now, every farmer and vendor at the Tuesday Farmers Market will be participating in the Buy Local campaign. They'll give restaurant owners a bulk discount, anywhere from 5 to 50% off if they shop locally at the market. And don't forget, this Saturday, officials from the Department of Public Social Services will be at the market offering CalFresh and Medi-Cal services. The market is open from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. A local academy is making sure your kids stay academically motivated throughout the summer. The South Bay Enrichment Academy summer school classes for elementary students up to high school is now open for registration. The program is funded by the Torrance Education Foundation, and it's instructed by the Torrance Unified School District teachers, and the classes are designed to supplement student learning at the elementary and middle school levels, while giving high schoolers a chance to advance in academics. Students also make friends, enjoy new experiences while staying active. The Academy is a community benefit program open to all school-age South Bay students. In the summer of 2018, 1,100 students benefited. To sign up or learn more, go to TEF4kids.org. A local organization is keeping the community updated on the latest. The Torrance Salvation Army released its first quarterly e-newsletter, which you can find on their website. It's called Torrance Corps Connection, and it offers community members the latest information on what the organization is up to and any updates. The Salvation Army is also hosting open auditions for its Crescendo All-Stars Jazz Band, and you can apply for their Academy of the Sun after-school program. You can also sign up for the updates at torrancecorps.org/newsletter.html. Let's get to the weather. Today the sun was out with a high of 60 degrees and expected low of 44. Then tomorrow there's a high of 57 degrees and a low of 48. Then on Thursday it will get chillier with some more clouds. A popular kids' food is recalled for having an ingredient that isn't listed on the box. Nature's Path Food has recalled more than 400,000 boxes of the company's Enviro Kids line Choco Chimps, Gorilla Munch, and Jungle Munch gluten-free cereal. The recall is due to an undeclared gluten. Health officials say anyone who may have an allergy to wheat, celiac disease, or gluten sensitivity should not have it. To ensure this doesn't happen again, they will be moving its gluten-free testing from twice per shift to hourly. If you have any boxes of affected cereals, return it to the retailer for a refund. A big-name shoe business has filed for bankruptcy. Payless shoe source officials announced the company plans to close down all of its nearly 2,500 locations across the United States and Canada, including the one right here in Torrance. This is the retailer's second bankruptcy filing. Some stores plan to be closed by the end of March, while others remain open through the end of May. Officials say the company was not able to survive in today's retail environment, along with too much debt. It's reported that nearly 16,000 employees will lose their jobs. Now, if you have gift cards or store credit, they will be honoring that through March 11th. Now let's get to events. Torrance residents can receive up to 2 new filters in exchange for 2 used filters at the free oil filter exchange this Saturday. It takes place from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the O'Reilly Auto Parts on West 190th Street. Used oil must be properly stored in a clean, uncontaminated container. Then the Torrance Unified School District is hosting its college and career fair at West High School this Saturday. Students and parents will have the chance to learn about various colleges and universities in California and across the nation. It'll take place from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at West High School Gym. There'll also be various workshops that cover a wide range of topics. Then the Torrance Antique Fair returns this Sunday. It'll take place from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. in downtown Torrance. There'll be more than 200 vendors at the open-air antiques flea market. Like always, there'll be live music and it's pet-friendly. Well, in just 2 minutes, Christian Wolf, the Executive and Artistic Director for the Torrance Cultural Arts Foundation, talks about an exciting event that will get you on your feet. And it's happening this weekend. We'll be back in just a few.
Humans have been gathering around fires, sharing stories for centuries. Uh-oh, it appears these hot ashes are about to be dumped, which could possibly start a wildfire.
Oh my gosh, bear!
Wait just a minute. Is that the Smokey Bear?
He scared us.
How will Smokey deal with such a hot situation? Precisely, the garden hose defense. Next, a thorough stir. Then another spray. And finally the true test, feeling if the ashes are cool. It looks like they are. Bravo.
Wait, do you mind if we could just...
Ah yes, the selfie. A ritual practiced so frequently with this tribe. But not so much by Smokey Bear.
Just 1 second, Smokey, wait.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. but I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Welcome back to the second half of NEWSBREAK Live. Joining me is Christian Wolf, the Executive and Artistic Director for the Torrance Cultural Arts Foundation. Welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me.
There's always so many great events the foundation is putting on, and one of them has become an annual tradition. This weekend, the 7th annual Dancing with the South Bay Stars. Talk to me about the show and how it's evolved over time.
It's an amazing event. It's not only a fundraiser for the foundation, but it's also a fundraiser for, this year it's 9 participants who are dancing in competition to raise funds for charities that they're passionate about. And it's just amazing to watch these people step so far outside their comfort zone and have such a great time. And it's a great way to rally the community together.
Tickets are on sale right now. It's going to take place at the James Armstrong Theater. And the great part is people can play a role in who wins, right?
That is correct.
So talk to me about what people can do right now besides buying a ticket.
Well, the dancers' overall score is it's 2 halves. There's the judges' score. We have 3 judges who come in to volunteer their time to vote or to judge the competition. The other half of the participants' score are votes, which people can, each vote is $1. They can either vote online at torrancearts.org, or they can vote at the event during intermission or before the show starts. And so that's what gets them through. It's amazing to watch that sometimes the best dancer doesn't always get through because they don't have the votes they need, but it's quite the event.
And it's a very exciting one because in the end you get to find out who won and what charity takes first place. Now talk to me about the participants, because without them this show wouldn't be possible. So there are the South Bay Stars, as you would say, and then the professional dancers. So talk to me about how the committee and the foundation comes up with these pairs.
Well, it's interesting because we have a committee. The foundation board has created a committee, and they actually reach out to dancers. We also have people who will reach out to me and say, I would love to participate. As a matter of fact, one such person is Jessie Pierre from Torrance City Cable, who reached out to me and said, I would love to do that. And I said, we would love to have you. And she's doing quite well. I think she's dancing for Walk with Sally. Yes. But the committee will reach out to their people they know within the community, people who have a big fan base or are well supported within the community, and we will get them together with their dancers. We have an annual lunch that kicks off the event, at which point they draw the names of their dancers out of a basket. We put them together and they start working, and over the 3 months they get together and plan out their routine. We have nothing to do with what style of dance or what the music is. That's all up to them and their professional dancer. And it's fun to watch. The whole process is just amazing to watch how people come up with these crazy ideas. And one year we had somebody who wanted to drive their car on stage. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do that, but people do James Bond themes. They'll do, I think this year we have somebody doing a Singing in the Rain theme.
Oh, how nice. Are there any other secrets you can tell us about the show and what we can expect?
Actually, no. It's a real, we try to make it as clear and as transparent as possible. So no one has any upper hand. It's pure and simple, the votes and the judges' scores. Like I said, we have 3 professional judges who come out to judge the event. All 9 dancers will dance in the first half. We have an intermission so people can go out and vote some more. And then we bring out 3 of the contestants from this past South Bay's Got Talent to perform while we count the votes feverishly in the back, and then we bring out the dancers and announce the winners.
Amazing. And I want to speak about some of the charities. You did mention Walk with Sally, who Jessie Pierre, who is our host for Face of Torrance and producer, is teaming up with her partner. And then there's the Schweitzer Learning Center, Relay for Life, Peninsula Education Foundation, New Challenge Ministries, Faith, First Serve Community Services, the El Camino College Foundation, and the Provincial Company of Mary Foundation as well.
Yes.
So a lot of great organizations that really capture what the South Bay community is all about. How is it for you to see people really wanting to give back to these organizations?
You know, it's amazing to see the passion behind. I mean, one of the things we do before each dance, we have a video guy come out and does a brief interview with the contestants, and we show that on screen before they dance. And just some of the passion they have about these charities. Some of them, it's because it's hit them directly. Like we've had the person who's dancing for American Cancer Society Walk for Life had lost some people to cancer, so it meant a lot to her. In the past, we've had people dance for Alzheimer's Foundation because a parent was stricken with Alzheimer's. So it's really personal, and it touches them, and it's a way for them to feel like they're giving back to something that's impacted their lives. And it's amazing to watch these people. Like I said, backstage, they're white and trembling in fear, and afterwards, after their dance is done, they walk up front, take their bow, and it's just a smile of I guess partially relief, but also just happiness that they completed this, and they really stepped outside their zone, and they were able to give back to the community.
How is the competition winner chosen? You didn't mention the judges and the voting, but if you can provide a little bit more insight to viewers at home who don't know what the show is all about.
Sure. There's first, second, and third place winners. Those are based purely on scores and votes. Then we have, to be quite honest, it's almost like AYSO. Everybody walks away with a mirror ball trophy. It just depends on the size. And then the three judges are able to pick their personal favorites. So we have three judge favorite awards. And then we have an audience favorite award. So everyone who walks in that night will be given a little ticket. They get to drop that in the bucket of their favorite dancer. And then we have two other awards. I think it's fancy footwork and most creative. The good news is if you get one of the judges' favorite awards, you're one of the judges' favorites. The bad news is you don't get first, second, or third place.
And I know there's been a lot of hustling on the participants' end to get those votes in. And the great news is people can vote even the day of. They just have to go to torrancearts.org and search the event. So
Actually, I'm sorry, but the online voting ends at 12 noon on Friday, the day before the event.
Okay.
So that's when you really want to get in there before Friday. And then after that, it's only at the event. So you have to come and vote.
Okay. And this is one of many events, as I mentioned at the beginning of this segment, that the Torrance Cultural Arts Foundation puts on. You're also known as TOCA. So talk to me about the mission and how it's grown over the years.
Well, the mission of the foundation is to really provide cultural entertainment and cultural experiences, performing arts experiences to the community in the South Bay. One of the things that the board has really become passionate about is also helping nurture and help upcoming young talent. So one of the things we've started doing is through our South Bay's Got Talent, we will take some of the winners from that show and we will put them in other shows, give them performing opportunities. One such performing opportunity is the South Bay Festival of the Arts, which will be coming up in June. And then we really try to, I've been doing this a long time, so we really try to find the best quality entertainment experiences and events and bring them to the South Bay. The
great part is there is always something going on, and something for the youth or teens or for adults, and that's what I love about what you guys all do.
Thank you.
And there is another great event this Sunday, Hamlet. So if the dancing isn't enticing to our viewers, they can watch a classic on stage.
That's right. This is our National Theater Live presentations. These are actually filmed performances with celebrities. Hamlet actually has Benedict Cumberbatch in it, and it was performed live at the West End in London. And it's an amazing event. We have actually 4 or 5 National Theater Live presentations throughout our season.
Amazing. Any other great events coming up? I know there's some in March, but anything that really stands out that you'd like viewers to know about?
Well, one of the things that I'm really excited about is Magic Up Close, which is in the Nakano Theater. It's actually a really small black box venue here at the Cultural Arts Center. And we're getting 3 or a couple of close-up magicians who perform close-up magic, and it's going to be very limited seating, so it's one of those things where you get to actually be like right in the room, right on top of them as they perform close-up magic. We also have our Studio Cabaret series in the Nakano, which is a great event. It's a full evening. You come, have dinner, watch a performance, and enjoy cookies from Torrance Bakery. And then we also have family shows. We have Page Turner Adventures coming up, and yeah, just a lot. Please check out our website for the full list. It's torrancearts.org.
And the great part is you guys have all the details and all the information so people can learn about the event before it happens. Is there anything else you'd like to add about the 7th annual Dancing with the South Bay Stars this weekend?
Just come out and support your local charity and your favorite dancer. And if you have any inclination of or think that you might want to participate, let us know, and we will add your name to the list to give to our committee.
Thank you so much, Christian, for joining me this evening.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
And as we just mentioned, if you would like to know about any more events or even learn more about the Dancing with the Stars this weekend, just go to torrancearts.org. Well, that does it for NewsBreak Live. If you ever have news or video that you'd like to share, please email us at newsbreak@torranceca.gov. Also, if you missed any portion of the show, you can catch it all on Torrance City Cable's YouTube page. City Council has a night off. Have a great night.